Tony D and Little Joan just off camera, and this is a screenwriter's rant on a movie called Bambi, The Reckoning. So I guess this is public domain. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. The links are in the description. Comedy horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys, books 1 through 17. Available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. Yes, it's another one of these horror movies where they take an innocent, nice thing and they turn it into a monster and it kills everybody. And it just becomes a generic horror movie with a monster that kills everybody. So in this case, it's Bambi. Bambi's out for revenge against a bunch of random people who, I don't know, have any connection with Bambi or the animals. I don't know. I don't care. Who the hell keeps making these? Oh, right. The guys who did Blood and Honey for the Winnie the Pooh one. That was kind of like the first one. Although I think the real first one's possibly the Banana Split one that I complained about eons ago. Yeah, I hate this. I don't even like Bambi all that much, but my God, people. Who would see this? Like, I don't understand. Who is this for? I guess it would have to be people who had saw Bambi as a kid and now they're angry teenager. They want to see something cool. Oh, you want to see Bambi, The Reckoning? Yeah, dude, that'll be hilarious. I mean, I could totally see myself seeing this when I was 14, but how many 14-year-olds are going to be tuned in to this movie? I can't really see it being that big of an audience. I can't see horror fans treating it very seriously. Yeah, see that guy gets his head ripped off by Bambi. I mean, now that you have pretty good CGI, even with a lower budget movie like this, you know, and it looks halfway decent, I still don't want to see it. Like, I would love it as a SNL sketch, right? Like if this was a fake trailer in a SNL skit, sure, why not? That would be fun because it would be hilarious. We could all laugh at it. Instead, this is going to be what, 85 minutes of your life you'll never get back. I can't sit through this. This is all I barely sat through the trailer, quite frankly. It's not as over the top as it could be. It's just an evil deer. All right, let's read the write-up. Oh, wait, you want the 3-act breakdown. First act, there's an evil deer. There's a bunch of characters, and then there's an evil deer, and it kills somebody. Second act, it keeps killing people, gets worse and worse. And by the end of the second act, they come up with a way to kill it. And in the third act, they probably do. Okay. So the fourth film in the Pooh-niverse, the creature feature is about a mutated, grief-stricken deer on a deadly rampage, seeking revenge for the death of his mother. You can watch the most recent Pooh-niverse film, Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare, in Hoyt's cinemas now. No, thank you. That one is, I mean, this is at least kind of on point. I mean, look, if you want to make a name for yourself in schlocky horror, I guess you could just keep cranking these out and hope one of them hits. I mean, that's kind of what Trauma did. Although their movies, arguably, this is a lot better than Trauma. I have to admit, Trauma. Sorry. But this is kind of what this is all about. It's about making these schlocky sort of horror movies and staying in the game until one of them hits, and then you make some real money, and then hopefully you can turn it into a career. You know, some young director, I have no doubt, will do a really good job on one of these and maybe make a name for himself. You know, get invited up to the big leagues. And then that original film that he did will become some sort of cult classic that the people who own the Pooh-niverse could parlay into a remake somewhere down the road for bigger money, I guess. It's all sounding very cynical, doesn't it? But yeah, I don't like the idea of these reimaginings because it seems to be something that is going to warp people down the line, right? You know, you had these nice movies with these characters, and now you're turning them into monsters. What does that do to someone, say, I don't know, 20 years down the road? Hey, you want to watch Winnie the Pooh or Bambi? And they go, oh, God, no. I don't want to watch any of that stuff. It's horrible. Like, it's kind of, I feel like it's not fair to them. You're kind of besmirching an IP that doesn't deserve this kind of treatment. That's what I feel like. But I mean, it's not illegal. I'm not suggesting it's illegal or anything like that, but I just feel like if you're going to do this, you might as well have just called it something else. You might as well have just come up with a better name, like Mutant Deer Rampage or something. Anything. Why you gotta drag Bambi into your schlocky horror movie? Anyhow, that's it for me, Tony D, and Little Joan. Thanks to all who came out to One More Bar and Grill today. And that's on 206 in Tabernacle, New Jersey. And I'm going to be back there tomorrow. Same time. I think I'll hold out again. I was there from about 11. I almost made it to 8, I think, and then it just got too cold. So I'll tough it out. As long as I'm selling books, I'll tough it out. So join me there. It's a great place in the Pine. It's Gator Weekend, and they are selling a bunch of gator-related food. It's actually made of alligator. The cooks tell me it tastes like chicken, or cooks like chicken. After that, on Sunday, it's my birthday. And I'll be at Lines in the Pines from 10 to 4. That's at Stockton College, right there on Jimmy Lee's Road. So everything Pine Barrens and Piney will be there. Trust me on this. If you are a big fan of the Pines like I am, and Piney stuff, you have to go to Lines in the Pines. Every year in March, it's the big con. It's one day, and it's huge. I mean, the entire, I don't know what facility is, but Stockton has this giant building, and it's just jam-packed full of authors and people who make cool stuff. So come on out for that. After that, I'm going to my birthday dinner. Thank you very much. I will be doing the live stream later, but it'll probably be a little late. So I think I'm gonna shoot for 8. Okay, I'm gonna set the timer for 8. So tune in to that. All right, that's it for me. We'll see you in the next one.